At the beginning of the story, we see a man named Charles Bronson, who is considered to be the most dreaded prisoner in history. This prisoner was so ferocious that he was sent to 120 different prisons, and he was ready to pay any price for it. Then we see Bronson in a cage where even his clothes were taken away from him, and there were wounds all over his body. But still, he did not give up no matter what guard he faced. Now, 4 to 5 guards together took Bronson and beat him badly, but Bronson still did not stop. He hit those guards back fiercely. While narrating his story, Bronson was laughing a lot, showing his psychotic side. But as Bronson grew up, his habits began to change. He started stealing, and when the school children found out that he was stealing from them, they thought they would have to teach him a lesson. Bronson could not control his anger and mercilessly started beating the school children. Gradually, seeing his anger, the children became afraid to come near him. One day during class, his teacher told him off. Everyone was surprised. How could a child do all this? When some people from the school came to his house to complain about Bronson, his mother did not listen to them. After some time, Bronson's first job was in a restaurant, and he liked working there. But soon, Bronson was caught, and the company sued him for theft. When the police came to his house, Bronson was already prepared for their arrival. He attacked the policeman as soon as he saw an opportunity. He even bit off the ear of one policeman with his teeth. The other policeman shuddered to see what kind of man he was. Now, Bronson was jailed for some time, but was released shortly after. As soon as Bronson was taken to jail, he realized he was doing something wrong. He thought, "Now I will make a career of this. I have to be famous in this field. I have the blessing of Padomsy." Bronson would roam around the jail all day, and a year passed like this. Now Bronson was bored with his life there. He thought, "This is not going to work now." Then the manager came and asked why he was not working. Bronson started abusing him, saying he would not work. The manager called guards from outside, and when they asked Bronson to work, he abused them too. Soon, word spread throughout England that Bronson was the most dreaded prisoner in the country's history. Upset with Bronson's daily beatings, the jail authorities requested his transfer. Bronson was treated like a movie star and was very happy to see Johnson because he thought, "Now I am getting famous in my line. This means it is working." This went on for some time. Bronson was moved from one prison to another. One day, Brand tried to provoke Bronson to attack him, but instead, Brand praised Bronson. Bronson calmed down for a moment because, after a long time, someone had said something nice to him. By now, Bronson had fallen in love with prison. He felt that prison was perfect for him. But there was one thing he didn't like: being constantly shifted from one jail to another. No one could handle Bronson alone usually. It took 3 or 4 men to carry him. Still, he was such a formidable man that he used to spoil their habits. In this new cell, Bronson would lie all day as if he were dead. Doctors came once a day to check on him, but he did not speak to them politely. As soon as he got a chance, he started abusing them, telling them to get lost and not to open their mouths. Then a guard stopped him and asked him to sit quietly. As soon as he got out, Bronson's mother came to pick him up. She had now moved to a new city and a new house. Jack used to run a room in the city, and because Bronson was very famous, all the Tawaifs dancers knew him and tried to get close to him. But Bronson did not show any emotion to anyone. They started living together. At the same time, Bronson started fighting in underground fights every day. Bronson did not have much difficulty winning because he enjoyed it and scared his opponents. Soon, he defeated them all. After that, he started fighting wild dogs. As soon as he left, the police caught him and took him back to jail. He had a history of bullying. Hearing this, the governor put him in jail again. But Bronson started his antics all over again. One day, when the librarian came to put some books in his cell, Bronson locked the door. Before the guards arrived, Bronson took off all his clothes and asked the librarian to put oil all over his body so that when the guards tried to grab him, their hands would slip. Many guards came, but Bronson was not caught easily. When they finally caught him, they beat him badly. Despite all this, Bronson kept abusing them. Eventually, Bronson couldn't even move. Then the jail governor came to him and explained that if he continued like this, he would lose his life. Many prisoners were put in solitary confinement, but there was no improvement in Bronson's behavior. However, Mr. Daniel, the art teacher, praised Bronson's drawings. He said, "If you correct a few things, you are making very good paintings. Where did you learn to draw?" The art teacher encouraged Bronson to improve and promised to send his paintings to an exhibition. A new life for Bronson was about to begin. Daniel sent out Bronson's sketches, but as time passed, Bronson began to feel that Daniel might be using his paintings for his own benefit. Outside, guards were everywhere, repeatedly asking Bronson to open the door. Everyone was very scared for Daniel. The guards asked Bronson what he wanted. At the same time, Bronson attacked all the guards again. The guards beat him mercilessly. Some time passed, and we learned that Bronson had now been in prison for 34 years, 30 of which were in solitary confinement. This is a true story. Michael Peterson, the whole world knows the prisoner named Charles Bronson. If you liked the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.